I'm just gonna be live for just a couple minutes because God's really been showing me this person, and I really don't want to say the person's name because it's not even my place to say who she is, but I'm just gonna put it out there. As you can see, the title of this is Stop Believing Social Media. And I'm gonna share a quick story really quick. I'm not gonna wait nobody to get on here. You just go ahead and catch the replay, okay? All right, so God, the Holy Spirit has really been putting this person's name in my spirit. And I'm trying to figure out, why does he keep putting her name in my spirit? Like, why do you keep mentioning her? Because I used to follow her last year, maybe. I used to follow her and I used to see her story. She talked about how financially wealthy she was. She talked about how she helped people get money. She showed how she was such a millionaire, how she went from homeless, how she went from living in an apartment to living in a big house, decent sized house, to moving into this huge mansion. Then she shared her story of when she got married with her husband, and all these good things that she just kept sharing on social media. And her following was huge, and she promised like that she would help you be a millionaire by following her strategy and what she did, right? And so I watched her, like I'm looking at her now. Mind you, I've never gave into like buying any products from her, because for me, I need to know some people or really talk to you for real to know and discern that if you're the right one for me, right? So I was watching her story because it was inspiring, but I didn't necessarily like purchase anything from her. And so God kept putting her name in my spirit over and over, and I'm just like, why is this girl's name keep coming? Because I don't know her personally. She literally was just somebody that I followed on social media. So I'm just like, why? Then finally I'm sitting here and her name came up in my spirit again. I'm like, let me just look her up because I haven't seen her in a while. She hasn't posted in a long time. Let me just look her up and see why God is putting her name on my spirit. And so I go look up her name and it didn't come up on social media. Nowhere. Okay. So then I go Google, like, okay, her name ain't coming up, so I can't see what's happening in her life right now. And so I go look at Google and I Google her name, and all of a sudden a lot of the stuff that came about her was like old. So I'm like, okay, she's not doing nothing new. She literally must have just fell off the face of the earth, because she went from posting all the time about all these millions. She posted about how she made $1,000,000 in 40 minutes off of her selling her courses. And I used to be like, wow, that's awesome, like that's amazing. If you can do it for her, God, you can do it for me too, right? And so, as I'm looking on social media, and I mean, not on social media, on Google, and I Google her name and she's not there. And then I come across this article from Black Enterprise or something. This article, and in the article, it says the woman's name. Again, I'm not sharing her name on here, but it says she is wanted, in jail, basically, for number one, being a scammer. Number two, for a Rico case, and then also for murder for hire. And I'm just like, ooh, wait a minute, Lord, hold on. Why? So I'm trying to think to myself, God, why are you showing me this woman? Like, why are you showing me this woman who I used to follow, who was a millionaire? Like, why are you bringing her name to me? Because she's not somebody I follow all the time. And I'm looking at her, and she was a millionaire, and now she's wanted. Not now she's in jail for a Rico. Now she had a murder for hire case, and she was a scammer. So then God brought into my attention that, Amber, you used to follow her, and you used to ask me, why can't I have that? Why can't I have what she has? You remember, Amber, you prayed and said, why can't I have what she has? If she can go from poverty to prosperity, why can't I? Right? And so he had to bring her name to my attention because I was wanting something that was fake. I'm not saying she didn't have the money that she had. According to the article, and I don't know if this is true, I'm going off the article. According to the article, the money that she had was not necessarily because she had so many clients. It was because she had got money from a settlement, and then she was saying that it was money from clients, but it was really from a settlement that she got that gave her that money. But if you put that, because she used to put numbers on there, so if you're putting that number online, you're showing people you got millions coming in, of course you're going to have people signing up for your courses because it looks like they're foolproof. It looks not foolproof. It looks like, you're really making change. It looks like you're really bringing in that money. It looks like you really know what you're doing. So I'm going to purchase from you. But again, so God keep bringing her name to me because he wanted to let me know you didn't know the backstory on how she got what she had. You was asking me to give that to you, but look what look at this trouble she's in. She had a couple years, not even long, of being a millionaire. Now all of a sudden she's in jail with the Rico trial, scamming people, suing her because she scammed them, because the money that they were giving her, she was never able to help them the way she promised, so she couldn't even be a woman of her word, and she's getting paid all this money, and then she got a murder for hire case where with her and her husband. Is that really the life you wanted? Right? Is that really the life you wanted? And so I'm putting this message out there because you guys see all these people on social media where their marriage looks so good and they just look so happy and they got all this money coming in. You're like, why can I have that? But baby, would you rather have the life you have right now, or would you rather be sitting in jail with a Rico case with people saying you scam and you getting sued, and you doing murder for hire for whatever reason that is, to get money? I don't know. I didn't read the whole entire article, because after I read that, I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't even need to read nothing else. Like, would you rather have it the right way? So then I just start saying, God, thank you that you did not answer that prayer, because I don't want what she has. I want what you have. And I'm not saying I don't desire, and I don't want prosperity, because I do. But what I am saying is I want it the right way. I want it God's way. I want it the kingdom way. And I don't want to be out here scamming nobody. I want to be a woman of my word. I want to make sure that I show up in the way that you've called me to show up, and that I am helping in the way you called me to help, and really keep my heart clean and purified, because I don't want to be out here just doing stuff for money. It ain't about money for me. It's about really changing a nation. It is really about saving lives and healing the sick. I really am out here doing what needs to be done biblically, right? I really am out here making sure that my life gives God glory. So I am grateful that he did not give me those things that I was asking for, or in the way she was, because I don't know behind the scenes. So this is for whoever you see looking on social media and you're like, why is my life not like that? And why can I have a husband that loves me like that? Baby, you have a husband out here getting you put in jail because you just wanted a husband so bad, but he ain't the right one for you. You don't want that. Okay, sis, you don't want that. What you want is to live right and righteous. What you want is prosperity, but you want it the right way, right? You don't want it to get it in the wrong way. What you want is to walk in purpose. You don't want to have to scam people out of money, lie to get it. You want God to send his angel armies to come and fight for you to get back what's yours. You want to get it in the way you're supposed to get it. So I heard this message encourages somebody, because that was for me why God kept bringing her name in my spirit. I'm like, why you keep telling me about her? But he's like, I want to show you where she's at now, because you was looking at that big mansion that she was living in. You was looking at her husband, the guy she was marrying, and then they got engaged, and I feel like they got engaged and married very quickly. So I'm looking at that like, if she could do it, why can't I, right? And so I'm looking at the fruits that's coming from her, and not looking at how she was getting it. And all along she was scamming. All along she was doing illegal things, and it looked good, but that's what social media made it look like. And now she's sitting in jail, and the money that she had, she can't even use it at all. Because why? Because getting money was more important. So let that not be your goal. Let money not be your goal. Let purpose be your goal. Let helping others be your goal. Let walking with the Lord be your goal. And then let him prosper you, because God called us to be prosperous. I'm not saying be broke. No, baby. God called us to be prosperous. He said the thief come to steal, kill, and destroy, but I came to give you life and give it to you abundantly. He said he promised me land, he promised my ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he promised me the land that they had. So God called us to prosper and to have land and and be homeowners. He called us to be that, but to be it in the right way, not trying to scam and force and make people give it to you, not promising you can do something that you know you cannot do. Not walking and living a life that make it look like you got it. No, that's not what he called us to do. So I hope this encourages you. I hope it helps you. And if you have not already joined the Beauty of Her Academy, join the Beauty of Her Academy. Join the other beauties in there, where me and the other ladies over there, we are talking about real life. We're talking about how to really be prosperous the right way, the God way. I'm helping them build their confidence. I'm helping them pour it into them. They ask me whatever questions. There's so many questions that I get from them on how to live a right life, how to do it God's way, how to prepare to be a wife, how to be a wife already, obviously, because you're a wife before you get married. The marriage is just the extra part of that. But I already walk like a wife without a ring on my finger. So I'm going through and teaching them how to prepare and be a wife before your husband even comes along. Join the Beauty of Her Academy. The link is in my bio. I hope this message encourages you today to walk the right life, to do it the God way, to read your Bible, and to know and not be out here ignorant, because that is what the enemy wants you to do. He wants you to stay ignorant, keep looking at the world, looking at circumstance, and not walking in the life that you're called to. Stop looking at circumstance. You are rich. You are a wife without even having the ring on your finger or the money in your bank account. You just need to walk like it, okay? And then join the Beauty of Her so I can teach you that life and get you to where you need to be, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day, sis. Bye.